I am honored by the invitation of the Patna Women's College to come here and speak at this celebration of this annual day. I heard with great interest and pleasure the speech just made by the principal, Dr. Sister M. Rashmi, listing out the remarkable achievements and milestones of this prestigious institution and describing the transformative journey that Patna Women's College has undertaken, especially the initiatives the college has taken to implement the new education policy. Founded in 1940, Patna Women's College holds the distinction of being the first women college in Bihar. We acknowledge with gratitude the tireless efforts of Patna Women's College in shaping the lives of countless young girls of Bihar, nurturing their intellectual growth and empowering them to take on leadership roles across various fields. The college has long been a beacon of academic excellence and, more importantly, a torch-bearer path of social change. Education is the key to achieve economic independence and self-reliance. This acquires more significance in the case of women who enjoy the right of education, but equal access to education for women generally remains a problem. From the stories which we regularly hear, millions of women do not finish school because they are forced by their social circumstances to focus on household, caregiving, and child-rearing responsibilities. Overcoming all these roadblocks, the Patna Women College has played a pivotal role in empowering the girl students and shaping the academic landscape of this region. This college has earned great reputation by upholding high academic standards. Most notably in 2024, Patna Women's College secured the highest possible grade of A++, conferred by NAAC, making it the only college in the state to achieve this prestigious distinction. Along with this, the college was placed in the ranked band of 101-150 under the college category by National Institutional Ranking Framework. These remarkable achievements of the college set a benchmark for other institutions to follow. This recognition reflects the institution's dedication to maintain excellence across academic, infrastructure, and educational parameters. Furthermore, Patna Women's College has been at the forefront of embracing the revolutionary changes brought about by NEP new educational policy, implementing the choice-based credit system, syllabus, under the semester system for undergraduate students. In alignment with the national initiative Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, Patna Women College has played again a crucial role in promoting girl-child education, focusing on holistic education. We fully realize the significance of your work and greatly admire the missionary spirit and zeal with which you are promoting the women education. You are engaged in a pursuit that will meaningfully contribute to make India Viksit Bharat by 2047. That is the time when we will celebrate the centenary of our freedom. Your work will help to realize the dream of our Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, who is focusing not on women development, but his emphasis is on women-led development. As Angelina Jolie, the famous feminist, has said, there is no great pillar of stability than a strong, free and educated woman. And there is no more inspiring role model than a man who respects and cherishes women and champions their leadership. We realize that it is only through education and empower of women that we can hope to create a world which is more caring, tolerant, just and peaceful. Therefore, we must educate women, as rightly pointed out by Sister Rashmi, because it is smart. We must educate women because it is the sure recipe to change the world for better. We know that no society can fully flourish without ensuring, creating the environment which is conducive to the full realization of the potential of women, half of the population of the world. The evidence shows that communities that give their daughters the same opportunities as their sons, they are more peaceful, they are more progressive, they are prosperous, they develop faster, they are more likely to succeed. And our own cultural tradition declares Jan Samanyeshu Istrishu Pirsara Dirte Kashchido Payo Nasti. It is impossible for any society to grow and develop and progress without spread of education among masses, particularly the women. The aim of education. The Indian concept, how it is defined in our cultural heritage, it is education aims at purity of body, purity of mind, and sanctity of spirit. You must make yourself. In fact, it has been described as tad dittiye janma. If we are not able to get rid of the biases and prejudices which we inherit after our birth, the education, when you come to an educational institution and you finish your education, then it has been described as tad dittiye janma. It is second birth. Second birth means that we are able to purify ourselves, our thoughts, and get rid of the diseases of mind. Clarity of speech, purity of body, sanctity of spirit. These three things are aims of the education. And Swami Vivekananda has said, we want the education by which character is formed. It is not merely that we collect all this data in our minds, we memorize that. Education is basically aimed at character formation, development of resilience, development of higher ethical and moral values. So Swamiji says that the aim of the education is by which character is formed, strength of mind is increased, the intellect is expanded. Yove bhuma tat sukham nalpe sukham asti. Again the Indian tradition says that it is broad-mindedness, your ability to embrace everybody that brings you happiness. Narrow-mindedness can never bring you happiness. We have, in Holy Bible, we have three great exhortations. In Proverbs 16:16 it has been said that having wisdom and understanding is better than having silver or gold. Then the Holy Bible tells us that we should study and show God that we understand truth. All this can happen only through education. Matthew 6:33 says that above all things in our lives, we should seek God, and everything else will be provided for us. Education, the Indian tradition tells us that there is only one source of joy in life. Eko rasa karuna eva. The only thing which brings you joy, makes you feel happy, which makes you sleep better, is the quality of compassion and empathy. And again I would like to refer to Holy Bible, where our Lord Jesus Christ says, if you abide in my word, you are truly my disciples, and you will know the truth, and truth will set you free. Of course, education is most beneficial insofar as it enables us to carry out God's purpose in our lives, to love others well, to advance His kingdom, and to prompt our worship of Him. Again, all sorts of education can lead towards these ends. And earlier, I had referred to the importance of the quality of compassion in our lives. Dr. Radhakrishnan, our former president, in one of his essays he writes, he says, you cannot live civilized existence without the quality of compassion and empathy. And then he further says that to a woman, compassion comes naturally. Man must make conscious efforts to develop, to cultivate this quality. And you are here in a women's college. As far as the cultivation of the quality of compassion is concerned, you have to play the role of leader. You can inspire others because nature has been kind to you. This comes to you naturally. By example, you can inspire others. And there's a beautiful line in Sanskrit which says, Saksharo vipritatve rakshaso bhavati dhurva. You may be very learned, highly educated, but if you lack the quality, basic human quality of compassion and empathy, then there is every possibility of you degenerating yourself into a brute. In fact, if you look at the history, more harm to the mankind has been done by the very highly educated people who lacked human qualities, who lacked compassion, who lacked sense of ethics and morality. Therefore, it is absolutely an institution which has been started by a Catholic mission. In fact, here, the dominating spirit is that of compassion, caring for others. Therefore, I hope and request you that you have to play a leading role. There is a beautiful shlok in Srimad Bhagavad Gita which says, Yad yad acharati shreshta tat tat eva itarajana sa yad pirmanam kurute loka tat anuvartate. Those who are in the leadership role, whatever they do is generally emulated by the common people. By their actions, they provide example, they provide a lead which is followed by the ordinary people. You are placed in that situation, in that leadership role. Therefore, you must feel that burden on your shoulders and show the society how to behave in such circumstances. About the status, there is absolutely no doubt that during the period of our decline and fall, we have been very, very unfair to our women folk. But that is the dark period of our history. As far as the ancient India is concerned, as far as our cultural heritage is concerned, with regard to women's status, then we see empowered and confident women in every sphere of life. The study of our ancient books shows that, like many others, we also started our civilizational journey with absolute respect, reverence, and worship of women. We have a classic which is named Gita Govindam. This is Stuti of Lord Krishna. And the very first, the poet, the composer, he starts the book with a beautiful shlok. And that I consider is the greatest tribute to the women power, Matra Shakti. In Indian tradition, Lord Krishna is the only avatar who is called avatar of 18 kalas, complete Purna Purush is called. But this Purna Purush, complete man, no other avatar is Purna. He is the only one who is described as Purna Purush. But in difficult situation, even he feels frightened, timid, restrained. And the Gita Govindam says that when he becomes timid and fearful, at the time of returning home after the sunset, when the long trees appear to be like ghosts, demons, he becomes fearful. When the father, then he goes under the shelter of Shri Radha. That is the power of Buddha. Megher, Meduram, Ambaram, Vanbhava, Shama, Tamal Durumi, नत्तं भीरुरयं तोमेव तादिरं राधे गिरहं प्राप्य इत्थं नंदा निदेशता चलितो पित्यध्वा कुंजा द्रुमे राधा माधव योर जयंती यमुना कूले रहा के लिए. So this is the greatest tribute which has been paid by the ancient India to Matra Shakti, to the power of women, where even the poor Purush, for the safety and security, seeks shelter of a woman. Here we see how beautifully the woman power has been idolized. But the problem is that during the period of our decline and fall, we stopped there. But we should say in fairness to our governments, both the central and the state, and our private philanthropic institutions, the mission institutions, they have brought about a renaissance in women's education, which has helped in changing our attitude. I would like to say a few words about the teachers also, because in an educational institution, we must recognize and acknowledge the importance of teachers. The Indian tradition tells us that it is only either your parents or your teachers. The general psychology of human beings is that they want to achieve victory everywhere. But there are two exceptions: parents and teachers, who want their wards, their children, and the students are also like children. They want them to surpass their achievements. Sarvatram jayeti chet, putrat shishyat icchet parajayam. This is the quality of the teachers. They desire that they are, as far as the achievements are concerned, those who are taught by them, those who are trained by them, they go ahead of them. They want to be defeated by their children and by their students. This is a divine quality. And if this is the basic quality of the teachers, then they deserve all our respect, all our reference, and always keep in your mind. Again, I would like to refer to Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Shraddhavan labte jnana. Tatpara samyatendriya. It is only those who are devoted, who are sincere as students, they receive the blessings of Masters. They receive the knowledge. They are blessed with wisdom. I give you all my best wishes, and I am so impressed. I can't adequate words to let you know how impressed I am by what I have seen there. You have excelled not only in academics. This college provides full opportunities to the students outside the classroom also to develop their personalities. What wonderful! I have seen few programs. I'm not talking just of educational institutions. You have surpassed the professionals. Wonderful. Wonderful. But these things, the praise which I am heaping on you, should not go to your head. This should inspire you to do even better in the days to come. And said, always in this life, we never reach our destination. The target which you have fixed, the moment you touch it, then fix another target. Another target. So I give you all my best wishes. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Dhanyavad. Jai Hind.